All right, happy Friday to you. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to yet another episode of How to Make Money Day Trading Options. So today I had a rather decent day, and one ticker is SMCI and the other Nvidia. We're gonna go to this and check out the results. All right, so I'm all logged into Thinkorswim, and the SMCI trade I got in at 11:40. No, correction, 11:14 this morning. And where is it? Right here. I bought 20 contracts for 73 cents. Then I sold them for 83 cents 3 minutes later. Bang, that's the results. $200 for 3 minutes. Now, this was the $37 put, if I didn't mention that, being that the market was pretty much down today. Now, this is proof that you don't have to trade in one direction only. You can be profitable whether the market goes up or down. So, like I said a few seconds ago, the market is going down and I profited. And this is also in real time. You see the markets open because you can see the numbers fluctuating. And now we're going to investigate the Nvidia trade. Now you see here, this is the Nvidia trade at 12:57 this afternoon. I bought 20 contracts at 79 cents and sold them for 86 cents 1 minute later. Now check out the profit in 1 minute. Bang, $140. And that's 1 minute of work. This was also a put, the 107 put on Nvidia. This is also in real time. You see the number fluctuation? I mean, the market is open. That's why you see that. Now, real quick, I'm going to see if I could have actually stayed in this trade because the market is open. You see the number fluctuation. Let's go back. See where I got in and out at. Okay, so this looks like I did a righteous thing. So you see where it's red and it says, well, now it's green, 0.76. So I took profit at 86. So it's a good thing I got out of this. Well, I had time on it anyway, but I got to do some running around. I couldn't just sit here all day. All right, so next up we're going to talk about Nvidia's earnings, and we're also going to talk about why the market has been pulling back. But first, I want to show you my trading history for 2024. Not all of it, but some of it. Now, I tell you, it came with a lot of growing pains. But you just got to see it. Check this out. And here we go. Now, this is on the ticker SPX. That's actually an index fund. And you see that number? 3009 1255. That was one shellacking I took. Aww. Now, if that wasn't enough, I went back in again. SPX again, 550. Here's another one. Still didn't learn my lesson. SPX again, 620. Still didn't learn my lesson. 1610. Now, you figure I would have gave up at this point, but instead I was determined to become a profitable trader for 2024. Now, as bad as those look, believe it or not, I actually ended up being profitable. Check this out. So I switched up, went with Tesla, and bang, 4,920. That was the first one. So I was feeling myself a little bit, and once I started buckling down and took inventory of where I went wrong, and I started journaling my trades, and this was one of a few profitable ones. Bang, it got even better. 8,450, that was in one day. And it didn't stop there. Now, this next one, this was the most profitable trade that I've had for 2024. Actually, ever. Boom. 16 bands, 125. Now, this took a week. But, and actually, check this out. I was actually losing this trade. This particular day, I was gonna cut my losses, and it turned around dramatically. Now, one amazing thing about this trade, and this is probably one I'm gonna always remember, because I came out of this trade early in the morning. Now, had I stayed in it, that 16 would have been 40 at the end of the day, but I just couldn't do it. I was feeling myself out so happy. I'm like, man, let me cash my chips now. And this is how my summer of 2024 went. For a gain of 32, 652, 79 from May to September. And that also excludes net contributions. That means excluding what I put into it. That said, I think that's an average of about 8 bands a month, something like that. You know, and I did all that part-time. All right, so now we'll get into Nvidia. And on this, I'm only expressing my opinion, for I am not a financial advisor. Do your own due diligence and research before investing in the stock market or anything for that matter. That said, Nvidia had pretty decent earnings, but despite all of that, Nvidia pulled back. But it's not only Nvidia, pretty much the whole market. Now, again, as my opinion only, I believe a lot of it has to do with the upcoming tariffs, and pretty much the economy as a whole is so not sure of where to go with this. It's why the market has pulled back. And with that said, we're going to log on to the CNN, look at the Fear and Greed Index. Okay, so here we are. We are logged in CNN, and this is the Fear and Greed Index. Now, this is the overall investor sentiment. This is where we are right now. Extreme fear at 20. Last week, the sentiment was in fear, 36, so that was around about here somewhere. Now, as an opinion, and it's only my opinion, to the beginning investor, right about in here between fear and extreme fear is probably where you should get started investing. And I say that because it's about here where stocks are going to be very cheap. And I mean quality stocks too, not penny stocks or anything like that. And also, I'm going to take a quote on what Warren Buffett says. Be greedy when others are fearful. And over here, people are greedy, be fearful. All right, so in closing, if you found value in the content, please like, share, and subscribe by hitting the button with my picture on it or the little red button to the right of the screen. Till next video, love you all, be well, and if you want to see the next video, click up to the top. Peace.